We all know that making a good first impression is important, but it's what you do next that really counts. And that's where following up comes in. So, by taking the time to connect with your new contacts face to face, not only demonstrates your commitment towards their success, but also you'll get the chance to know about the needs and goals of your contacts. So today I'm going to talk over a crucial aspect of creating strong relationship with your new contacts, that is by connecting with them over a Google Meet call. And not only this, I am going to level up this for you by setting up an automation which is going to schedule a Google Meet call automatically whenever you add a new contact in your HubSpot CRM. So stay with me till the end of this video and you'll learn everything. Let's dive in. So guys, this is my HubSpot CRM and here I can add the contacts. And as I add a contact here, I want a Google Meet call to be scheduled here on my Google Calendar. Okay. As an event, this call should be reflected on my calendar and it will be scheduled via Google Meets application. Okay. That's what I want. For that, we are going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an automation tool, and this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. And I'm going to paste this same link in the description so that you can sign up for free and you will get free automation tasks every month to test and set up your automations. So you can just sign up right now from the given link and after that sign in and select Pabbly Connect product and you will reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect like this. From here, click on this create workflow button. Here you can give a suitable name to your workflow. So I am giving the name here. So I have given this name here, HubSpot to Google Meet automation. Alright, so after giving such name, click on create button and your workflow page will load up like this. And on this page, you will find these two modules, the trigger and the action. Okay, so guys, our automation work on these two things. Trigger is that event which is going to start the workflow and the action will be the automated consequence or the response towards the trigger event. So when you click on trigger, it will ask to choose the trigger application in which the trigger event is going to occur. So in our use case, HubSpot is our trigger application because we are adding the contacts in HubSpot CRM, and as I am going to add the contact, that is going to trigger the workflow. So choose HubSpot here, HubSpot CRM, okay, and choose the trigger event as new contact added, okay. Then click on connect button. From here, select add new connection, then click on connect with HubSpot CRM and it will bring you to this window. From here, you have to choose your account, your CRM account, and then click on choose account button. Then it will be connected with your account. Okay, it might bring you to the login window also if you're not logged in, but I have already logged in, so it just connected. Then it will ask for the output properties. That means what kind of properties you want to fetch out from the contacts module of HubSpot. So I can show you. This is my HubSpot applications contact section, and this is the last contact I have added. And in this contact, I have added the full name of the contact, the email address of the contact, the designation of the contact, and here you can see the lead stage. The life cycle stage of the contact is lead and the status is in progress. So these are the things that you can fetch. So you can have phone numbers and date of birth details and many things, and you can particularly select what kind of things that you want to fetch in the response of the workflow. So when you click here on output properties options, it will show you the list of the properties that you can fetch, like the date of birth, the field of study, the conversion details, the gender details. Let me just search for name first. Okay, so I want to fetch first name, last name. All right. After that, I want to fetch the email address. So I'm searching for email. So here you will find many labels under email. You just have to find simple email. Okay, check this. And let's search for the lead stage. Okay. lead status. I want to fetch the lead status as well. All right, so I've selected that. All right, so I just want to fetch all these four things, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and here I'm clicking on save and send test request, and let's see if the details of this last or the most recent contact will be fetched here or not. So here I'm clicking on save and send test request button, and here you can see, guys, we got these details. The updated time of the contact, the last name you can see is test. Here you can see the last name is test. The first name is dummy. First name is dummy. Here you can see the lead status is in progress, and this is the same here, in progress. Right. The email address is also here. The creation date of the contact is also here. Now, guys, when I create the contact, as I create the contact, after 1 hour, a Google Meet call is going to be scheduled for this contact. Okay. So here I am going to connect with Google Meet. Here is Google Meet. Okay. Select the action event as schedule a meeting. Click on connect button. From here, select add new connection, then click on sign in with Google. From this window, you have to select that Google account from which you want to schedule a call. So select that Google account. Then you have to provide some additional access to your Google account. That is completely safe. Just click on continue from here. And you can see the authorization is successful and we are now connected. And then it will ask for the calendar's name on which you want to create or schedule a meeting call, okay, that you can see on calendar as an event. And here it is asking for the start date of the meeting and the end date of the meeting. So we should have a start date and the end date to enter here. So guys, let's say that whenever I add a contact in HubSpot, the Google Meet call should be scheduled 1 hour after that when I add the contact. Okay. For that, I have to create a date time label here in this format to be entered here in the start label and in the end field. Okay. For that to happen, guys, you can see we have received this label created at, in which we got the creation date and the creation time of the contact. So I want that whenever I add the contact, a Google Meet call should be scheduled 1 hour after that. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to click here on this plus icon, and from this action step, another action step will open up. From this action step, I'm going to search for a feature of Pabbly Connect which is called date time formatter. Search for date time formatter and use the action event as add/subtract time. So by using add subtract time, I am going to add 1 hour to this time that we have received here, and that will act as a start time of the meeting. Okay, so click on connect button, and here it will ask you to enter the date in which you want to add 1 hour. So I want to add 1 hour to this time that I have received here. Okay, so I'm going to map this created at label here in this field. So you just have to click here and the previous step will appear here in the drop down like this, and when you click on it, you will find the data right here. From here, map this created at label, and in the expressions you can put the expressions like this to add hours. So I'm going to put here plus 1 hour. Okay, and here it is asking to which format you want to change this date. So I want to change this date into this format: YYYY, MMDD, and a T in between, and hours, minutes, and seconds. Okay, so you'll get the format here from this formats list. Select the same format which is here. You can see YY, MMDD, and a T in between selected. All right, and from which format you have the date? We have the date in this same format here also. So select the same format here in this from format field as well. Okay. Then click on save and send test request button, and here you can see the result. Now previously the time was 9 hours 2 minutes 15 seconds and 1 hour is added, and here you can see the time is 10 hours 2 minutes 15 seconds. Exactly 1 hour is added. Now this will act as a start time of the meeting. Now we need an end time as well. So I want that a meeting of let's say 1 hour is scheduled in Google Meet. Okay. So the end time would be 1 hour added to this time. Okay. So I'm going to copy this step one more time to add one more hour to this time so that it will act as a end time of the meeting. Okay. So to copy paste this step, you just have to click on these three dots and you will find this copy step option. Click on it. All right. Then click on the three dots again and click on paste step. So this same step will be pasted here after this step. Okay. Let me show you. Click on paste step and you can see another step is added here, which is the same as the above. Okay. Here guys, I'm just going to change this label. Just erase this field and now from the second step, map the result label because this is the start time. Okay, map this result label here and let the expressions be the same, formats be the same, and click on save and send test request one more time. And here you can see guys, the result is 11 hours 2 minutes 15 seconds. One more hour is added to 10 hours 2 minutes seconds. Okay, so this will act as the end time. Now we can map all these things here in these fields. So let's refresh our connection with Google Meet. Click on connected one more time and from here keep this existing connection option selected and then click on save one more time and your connection with Google Meet will be refreshed. And now when you click on the fields, so first of all let's select the calendar on which you want to add an event of this meeting. So this is my Google Calendar and the latest and the calendar I am using here is this one. You can see latest calendar is the name. So I'm going to select this calendar name here, latest calendar. Summary of the meeting will be lead call, okay, or call with lead. This was the summary. Description would be to discuss business opportunities. You can change these things according to your needs. I'm just showing you the demo of the automation. So I'm just putting small descriptions. Okay. And here we have start time field. And you can see you have to enter the start date time in UTC. That means universally coordinated time zone. And here you can see we have this date in UTC only, date and time in UTC only, because right now the time in my watch is 3:30 and I have created this contact I think 15 minutes before, and here you can see that time it is showing up here is 9 hours 2 minutes, that is 5 hours and 30 minutes before the time of my watch, because I am in India and UTC lags behind Indian Standard Time Zone by 5 hours and 30 minutes, so it is showing up the time in UTC only. So no need to change the time zone. The time zone is perfect. We have changed the things that we want to change. Okay, that we have to change. Now we can map the details. Just click here on the start label, start field, and from the second step where we have added 1 hour to the time on which we have added the contact, map this result label that will act the start time. For the end time, use the third step and map the result label. In the attendees email, you have to map the email address of the contact that you have fetched from HubSpot. So click on HubSpot step and from here map the email address. Right. Now this is all we have to do. Now you can check your connection with Google Meet or Google Calendar by clicking on save and send test request button, and a new event will be created here on this date. Let me show you, which is the date 8/4. Okay, so today's date is here. Event should be reflected here when I click on save and send test request button. So let's click on it and see if it works. All right, so this is the response we have received. The status is confirmed. Let us see in the calendar. And here you can see, guys, a call is scheduled here. Our event is created here at 3:32 p.m. The exact, the time is same, guys. that we have entered, and you can see call with lead to discuss business opportunities. All the things are same, and attendees email is also here. This is under the guest. So this is how it is going to work, guys. So we are done setting up this automation, and you have to set up it only once. After that, you do not have to do anything manually. It will work silently in the background. Whenever you are going to add any new contact in HubSpot, a meeting will be scheduled with that contact automatically, and you can see that on your calendar. And guys, you can use this workflow, as I'm going to paste the link of this workflow in the description. You can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation. Guys, if you want to connect with our support team, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. You can ask and discuss your queries on our forum via this link, and you can check the pricing plans of Pabbly Connect via pabbly.com/connect #pricing. And guys, if you like our videos, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.